Hey friends, this is Free Opinion bringing you my free opinion, and this is what I find funny. Everybody keeps saying, oh, opinion. You just like to spread conspiracy theories. This, that. There is no such thing as voter fraud, nothing to see here. Sweep it under the rug. Have a nice day. This is, in my eyes, proof that we should be looking into this. I don't care if they find a lot or if they find a little, because there shouldn't be any. They should be able to weed out the fake votes. But I'll tell you right now, if they sat there and Donald Trump had a bunch of fake votes in his name, for his name, y'all would be jumping on that. Y'all would be like, yo, nah, we need to count all those again. Look, these 2 votes were fraudulent. This is one guy. There was a woman that was saying that her dead son voted. There's a bunch of people that I know that their votes haven't even been counted yet the states that they're in apparently have counted 100% of their votes. There's problems with this system that we have, and I blame it on the software. We'll get into the software a little bit later after this. I will probably be putting that in a separate video where I just sit here and basically tell you, see, I told you. But the Voter Integrity Fund is who called this, man, okay? This is the Voter Integrity Fund. They want to call 1.5 million people. These people are going to end up being located in Georgia, Pennsylvania, where else? Wisconsin, Michigan, and Nevada, Arizona. All right, that's how they found him, because his address, his old address, and where he voted at, even though he voted in Tennessee already, was in Arizona. Now, I will link this for you guys to go read. Of course, they tried to discredit them right away by naming the article this: pro-Trump voter integrity group that is calling Pennsylvania voters has ties to the White House. So what they're trying to say is, oh, since they have ties to the White House, you can't trust them, even though that should be more of a reason to trust them. The fucking news has so much doublespeak. Let's go ahead and listen to this man speak on what happened, okay? I believe I have it at the right spot where he's talking about it.
Yes, and unfortunately, I can only speak to my own experience, but from my own experience, I found, and this just happened within the last couple of days, where I had some suspicions that there could be some irregularities. I have mainstream media speaking that there's not, but yet I have just dropped in my hands. It just so happened that a ballot was cast in my name, and it's unfortunate, but it's the truth.
Nahshon Garrett is he's training for the Olympics right now for wrestling. But you see how Arizona said our audit shows zero fraud in our state. And then this man comes out and was like, no. Y'all fuckers have me voting down there, and I've already voted in Tennessee. That could get him in trouble. You see what I mean? Because it's illegal to cast more than one ballot. The whole point of the voting system is one person, one ballot. So in my eyes, I think the people that are counting votes in Arizona should be getting looked into. This should open an investigation into how they didn't catch this and how many more are out there like this situation that they didn't catch or just didn't care to catch. Let's keep going and listen to him a little more.
Now, do you think like maybe a mail-in ballot application was sent to an old address there? And I mean, I'm just trying to think of how it happened, and someone received that application, sent it back in, signed it, or do you know if it was mail-in or if it was an in-person vote? How did it get cast?
Well, seeing as it says here, ballot sent date the 7th, and then ballot received date the 20th. I'm betting it was a mail-in ballot. See, everybody, y'all could think of it any way you want. You could just be like, hey, you're biased. I'll tell you that I'm biased. I'm sorry, but if you haven't seen in my other videos, I am biased as fuck. But that doesn't change the fact that their integrity is on the line right now. The news keeps saying, oh, no voter fraud in this state, yet a guy comes out and is like, I have proof that there's voter fraud because I voted in the state I live in now, and you guys have a vote at an address that I haven't lived at in over a year. And lefties, I don't care what you say. If this shit was Donald Trump, y'all motherfuckers would be on it saying, no, look, see, voter fraud. I mean, come on, you guys pushed fucking him working for the Russians for 4 years. Even though there was zero evidence of that. Oh, he had a meeting, a fully legal meeting, that in no way, shape, or form was collusion. The FBI was even on your guys' side, trying to catch up the president, and even they couldn't find anything on him. In my eyes, this is probably one of the most fucking vetted presidents we've ever had. Because every time you turn around, you guys come up with another story to have his background looked into. But let's go ahead and keep listening a little more.
I believe it was a mail-in vote ballot, and as far as I understand, as far as I know, there was mail-in ballots sent to my old address in Arizona, but I haven't lived in Arizona in over a year and 4 months. So, again, to my surprise, when I found out that there was a ballot that was cast in my name, I was very surprised, and it was verified by 4 sources, which I did look up the 4 official Arizona sources that were connected with Maricopa County, and every single one of them said that they were signature verified and counted, and that's where we're left with right now.
Well, I mean, what are the chances that only you had this happen to you? I mean, imagine getting a piece of mail from someone else, signing that person's name, and having the thought process to send it in for...
That's exactly what I want to know. Why do people think that this would be the only person that this happened to in Arizona? But Arizona is coming out and saying that no voter fraud here, folks. We are 100% only legal votes in this state. And then a guy in Tennessee is like, fuckers, y'all have me voting over there, but I voted here in the state I live in. But I bet you they won't sit here and they won't look into this. I bet you the news isn't going to be like, oh, hey, there is voter fraud being found. Because in Georgia, they're telling you flat out, like, yo, we will find illegal ballots. Because every time they do an audit, they do find illegal ballots. Not like substantial amounts, of course, but they still find them. So for a state to say there is zero voter fraud, there's no voter fraud here, folks, none at all, is a bullshit lie. And here's the thing, I'm biased, okay? But it's like the woman that said she voted for Trump twice and was charged. Good. We don't need cheaters like that. Fuck out of here. We only want legal votes counted. Plain and simple, dude. And that's in anything. Any of the fucking, any of the positions of power that we elect people to, I want it done fairly. I don't want all the bullshit. I don't care what side it comes from. Let's keep going.
For an election. It's inconceivable that it only happened to a handful of people. That's all I'm saying. If it happened to you training for the Olympics in Tennessee, what weight class are you, by the way?
That is kind of to be determined. I'm thinking around 65 kilos, but I'm just not sure right now.
Okay,
But
depends on what you have for dinner tomorrow night. I got you.
that's
Nahshon,
possibly.
thanks for sharing this experience with us, and we hope we find out more about instances of voter fraud or vote manipulation, like the one we just brought you. So thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, and thank you so much for having me. And I want to give a huge shout out to Cornell Wrestling. They've helped me grow so much, and of course, wrestling is a sport that is supposed to instill in people integrity, and that's what I hope to be able to continue to push voter integrity, specifically within our election process.
Well, and we need sports. We can't be canceling sports, period. Boys, girls, adults need to be able to be as athletic as possible during this difficult time. Thank you so much. And best.
So that was his story. Okay. I'm gonna be showing another video later. I'll do it later on today. I'll probably be throwing up 2 videos back to back today. But yeah, this is the problem that I'm seeing. States are saying no voter fraud, and then people are coming out and being like, you're lying. And then they wonder why we don't trust the government. Why we don't trust the news. Why we don't trust any of this. Because you guys are being caught up left and right. Alright? This guy right here is flat out telling you, bro, someone, and showed you the proof by going on the website and showing his ballot received and ballot sent. And that it was counted. Meaning you guys didn't vet that ballot to see if it was real or not. You guys were just like, more than likely, it was for Biden. So they probably just looked at it and was like, Biden, yep, signature matches, throw it through the machine. We see y'all. And we're coming for that ass. Y'all think I'm playing. We're coming for that ass. Alright. But hey, please, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys think about the whole, oh, there's no voter fraud, but then a fucking wrestler on the U.S. Olympic team is telling you, no, they're lying. Because he voted in Tennessee. So he should not have had any ballot sent out in Arizona. There should have been no ballot sent back in Arizona for under his name, and it should never have been counted. Good morning to everybody. Please have a nice day. And remember, be nice to someone.